The dog that was fed last. On the shadow as loyal companion. A farmer had 4 dogs, 3 of them were named. Bruno was a heavy-shouldered guard dog who slept on the porch. Lena was a sheepdog who worked the small flock. Otto was a yard dog who barked at strangers and was loved by the farmer's children. The 4th dog had no name. She was a thin, dark dog who had appeared at the farm in the 2nd year when she had been a puppy. The farmer had not, at first, intended to keep her. She had not been a useful kind of dog. She had no obvious breed. She was wary of him. She did not come when called. She slept under the table at night and ate the scraps the others left. He had not kicked her out. He had not exactly kept her either. She had simply stayed. He had given the other dogs their names in their first weeks. He had not given her one. He had told himself vaguely that he would name her when she earned it. She had not, in his judgment, earned it. She had stayed for 12 years. The 3 named dogs ate first from bowls. The unnamed dog ate last from the floor. The farmer's children had at first wanted to name her. They had suggested a name. The farmer had said, "Not yet." They had suggested another. He had said, "Not yet." They had stopped suggesting. They had also in time stopped petting her. She was the dog that the household did not in any visible way claim. She did not seem to mind. She did her own work, which was watching. She watched the gate. She watched the fields. She watched the road. She watched, particularly, the farmer when he was not looking. Her eyes followed him across the yard. In the farmer's 50th year, on an evening in late autumn, he was walking home along the road from the market when 3 men set on him from behind a hedge. They wanted his purse. He had it on him. He had been a strong man once and was no longer strong. He tried to fight and was struck on the head and went down hard. He lay in the dust, half conscious. He saw, as if through water, the 3 named dogs running back toward the farmhouse. Bruno had heard the shouts and had come and turned and gone home. Lena had been with him on the road and had bolted at the first blow. Otto had not come at all. He was, perhaps, in the yard, barking at nothing. The unnamed dog came up the road. She did not run away. She did not bark. She came at the 3 men silently, the way she had been watching silently for 12 years, and she went for the throat of the largest one. He fell, screaming. She let go and went for the second. He turned to flee. She had his calf. He fell. The third dropped the farmer's purse and ran. The unnamed dog stood on the chest of the second man, her teeth at his face, and held him there. The man wept. He did not move. The farmer, on the ground, watched. When the second man had stopped struggling, the unnamed dog stepped off him and walked slowly to the farmer. She sat down beside him. She watched the road. The 2 attackers limped away. The third had long since run. The farmer lay in the dust for a long time, looking at the unnamed dog. He understood then what he had been doing for 12 years. He had refused to name her because he had refused to claim her. He had refused to claim her because she had been, all along, the part of him he had not wanted to admit was his. She was the dark, watchful, wary thing, the part of him that knew what to do when the named parts ran. She was the part that did not bark, did not show itself, did not ask to be fed first, did not need to be loved, did not need a name to do its work. She had been his all along. She had been waiting for the day he would need the part of him that the rest of his life had refused. He sat up slowly. He pulled himself up against the bank. He looked at her. "You have been mine for 12 years, he said. She watched the road. "You will eat first from now on. You will sleep on the porch. You will have a name. I have not deserved you all this time. I am sorry." She turned and looked at him. She did not wag her tail. She was not, by temperament, a dog that wagged. But she looked at him with the steady look she had been giving him for 12 years, and he understood that she had known all along who she was and who he was, and that the missing thing had only been his recognition. He named her that night by the fire. He named her yourself. The children thought it was strange. The wife thought it was strange. The dog did not think it was strange. She had been waiting for that name for 12 years. She lived for 4 more years. She slept on the porch. She ate first. The farmer, in the last year of her life, sat with her on the porch every evening. He did not say much. She did not say much. They watched the road. When she died, the farmer dug her grave himself. He buried her under the oak by the gate. He set a stone. He did not, on the stone, write the name he had given her in the 12th year. He did not need to. He carried the name in himself, where she had been waiting for 12 years to be named. He was less afraid of his own death after that. He had, by then, named the part of himself that did not run. The dog that eats last is yours. She is the part of you that does not run. The named dogs run. They are good dogs in their way. They have their work. But when the road is dark, the dog without a name is the one who stays. The work is to name her. The work is also to be 12 years late in naming her and to apologize.